Good tunes.
Yeah, it would be good
Nice
to get
job.
the feedback on what you heard there. If there was anything, because especially in the jig playing, sometimes I don't feel like I'm like just building consistency. Check it, like
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
getting maybe the fingers. Maybe it's a fingering thing, or maybe I don't know.
It was pretty good. There was spots that stuck out only because most of it was really good and consistent. And then there's like, yeah, there's maybe a spot that's not quite as smooth, but not like it's not in a way that's not smooth. You know what I mean? Just like tiny little things. Um, Maybe in the third part, it's like the. Let me see here. Hold on. There. Just controlling through here. I mean, that's yeah. This is a little bit of a different. Well, no, the ending phrase is the same, but because this is all kind of a run-on sentence,
Yeah.
if one of those things is just a little bit shorter, then it sticks out, right? Um, Sometimes you know what? It's the end of the bars. Same thing like in the 6/8. It's that last eighth note that just needs another millisecond so that the next one is right on the beat, not right before it. You know, um, that's usually the culprit. It's not the beat note. It's just the last eighth note before it. The maybe is like a tiny bit shorter than it should be. Um, but that was pretty good. The
Give
This
us
was
a
pretty good too. Like now, whether to play here's the thing. So all these tackums, whether you want to play them, whether you want to play them shorter or you want to go and hold the first note,
that.
that
Yeah.
takes what's that? Sorry,
No, I like that a lot. That's nice.
the bigger one. You mean?
Bigger, yeah. Push
Yeah,
those C's.
yeah. So getting you got to have two tackums in your pocket kind of thing. You got to have a fast one like we normally play, and then you have to have that opposite one where it's a little bit bigger on the beat note, right? And playing all those consistently, I suppose, is the trick. But I mean, it's pretty close. But I think just making sure that you're either playing one or the other. You know, so it's really easy sometimes to straddle the line there. But
Yeah.
this is no joke down here, right? That fourth part.
Yeah.
That was great. You played it really well. I thought that was really nice.
About 10 years ago, Toronto police, um, I think when James was living in Ontario, played this tune in one of their medleys, and we got some harmonies going. It was excellent.
Yeah, I
It was
bet.
written around that time, and
Cool.
it's a pretty cool tune.
The one thing, the one tune that you could look at, maybe that the one that we don't have music for there, the one you just learned.
Oh, yeah, St.
There,
Valerie?
yeah, was it Saint Valerie?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I do have it.
Oh, no, sorry. Uh,
No, it was the Miss
Miss
Adeline or
Duncan.
yeah. So there's so many eighth notes in that tune, and I think you have to really. I don't know if you have the music for it, but to go back and just stop for each one of those and make sure that you're playing it um, nice and big, or that you're playing it consistently with the last one. So but it's that kind of stuff, you know, like when you have two big eighth notes or four big eighth notes, I should say, bum ba beep bum ba bum ba ba dum, that next beat isn't um,
Jumping out at you.
yeah, it's not crowding it too much, right? So if you, it's easy to just shave some off of those notes. Be-dum, ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. Sorry, and then and right into the next bar, but that kind of takes away from that from the effect I think that's intended. Bum ba bum bum ba bum ba ba dum ba dee ba dee ba dum bum ba ba dum bum, and really make those sing out, and the rest of it's really um, just kind of running through, right?
Yeah, and sometimes too, like playing round your hornpipes is tricky to stay. I find playing a round hornpipe actually harder than a more of a dot and cut style.
Oh yeah, me too. I can't play anything super round.
Mm.
I find it really hard to play super
So
straight. There's always got a pulse on something, which which is fine for a lot of things, but when you actually need to play something really straight, then it's a bit annoying. Um, yeah, the we Alec is great. But like I know it, but I don't know it, so I'm trying to sight read, and it's not one of those tunes that you can really just sight read through it, right?
no, I had to read.
The ending phrase really runs on, and that's great. It's supposed to. I think you did this, but just make sure that there's space. You can't see that anymore. Um, yeah, space between here and here, right?
Yeah,
So there's lots of space in these two bars, and then you kind of run on through here, right? Or you
yeah.
should run on through this.
One of the things
Um,
I was working on, Matt, was, and I'm not always consistent on it every time, but it's like when you do a shake or a burl to get that. You know when Phil Cunningham plays a triplet on the accordion, you could really hear that check it out,
yeah,
dee check it out, dee and dee and dee and check it out, right? Is trying to get that coming through in the shake. Da 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 da
yeah. I noticed it was great.
not da 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 da
Yeah,
da da,
yeah. It should be a triplet for sure. That's what it's for. Um, and yeah, I think you did that really well. I in the fourth part, I would make this burl stand right out. Not so far that you lose tempo, but you know at the expense of these two notes, I would make that burl stick out because you've got three bars of dig it up, 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 bum, ba, ba, da, dee, da. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That really like kind of plant on the floor and then keep going.
Mhm.
Same like in the third part. This is where it changes. Oops. This is where it changes here, right? So make that high G go bump ba ba dee ba dum.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Cool.
Just a way to make things interesting in a part that is really cool, but if you let it kind of if you do the same thing all the way through it, then it's not special anymore, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.